What's up guys, my name is Devin and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, we're going to be bringing you guys another episode of the What Players Wear on the Field series. And today we're going to be talking about Cardinals wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr. Let's do it. Just in case you guys are new to the series or just need a quick refresher about what we do, we take a player for this episode. It's going to be Maserati Marv. We talk about their gear head to toe, helmets, cleats, gloves, and everything else. We're going to tell you guys what the gear is, a little bit about it, and where you guys can even purchase it for yourself. But before we get in the video, make sure you guys comment down below right now who you guys want to see featured on next week's episode. These drop every single Friday, so make sure you guys get your comments in down below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. As always, we got to start up top with the helmet. Marvin Harrison Jr. has been in the Schutt F7 2.0. Marv wore the F7 for his final season at Ohio State and has been rocking it for his rookie season with the Cardinals. You guys probably know by now because I talk about it all the time, but I love the Schutt F7 and it's my favorite helmet on the market. For some reason, I've always been partial to Schutt helmets because of the simple, classic shape, and the F7 just looks excellent. On top of the helmet, you guys will see these have these Schutt tectonic plates that actually move independently from the rest of the shell, which works to kind of disperse some of that impact. It's a 5-star rated helmet and it's also very comfortable. Marvin rocks the F7 really well, and I think it's a great look for any skill player out there. If you guys want to grab a Schutt F7 for yourself, they're about $500 over on Schutt's website, and they do have some good holiday deals going on as well, so definitely take advantage of that. For his face mask on his F7, he's rolling with the F7-EGOP-NB-VC Facemask. This is one of the standard masks from Schutt, another one of my personal favorites. This mask features eye guards up top, which I absolutely love on wide receivers. Some of the best wide receivers I grew up watching, like Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, and AJ Green, rocked eye guards, and it will always be the mark of an elite wide receiver in my eyes. Overall, it's just a super good look for Mr. Marvin Harrison Jr. If you guys want to grab this exact face mask for yourself, Green Gridiron has them for about $72. Also, just something to keep in mind as you guys watch this video, every single product we talk about will be linked down in the description below, so you guys can directly shop Marvin Harrison Jr.'s locker down there. The first helmet accessory that Marvin is rocking with this season is the Oakley Legacy Visor, and they're 100% clear. The Legacy Visor is the plastic that fits on the F7 and many other helmets pretty good. A visor is a great addition to any helmet setup because it gives you some lightweight eye protection and makes your helmet look 10 times better. Oakley is the official optics provider of the NFL, so that's why we see most NFL players rolling with their visors. If you guys want to grab an Oakley Legacy Visor and they're 100% clear, Green Gridiron has them for about $55. The next helmet accessory we got to talk about is the chin strap. Marv has opted to upgrade the stock chin strap to the Sportstar Victory chin strap. The Sportstar chin straps are the best in the game and absorb more impact than any other chin straps on the market. Marv rocks his in an all-white colorway due to the league's rules, but you can get them in a whole bunch of other colorways. If you guys want to grab one for yourself, Green Gridiron has them for about $32. The final piece of the helmet setup is going to be a mouth guard, and he's worn 3 different mouth guard models this season. The first one is the Vedex Lip Guard mouth guard, and he has only worn it in all black. One of the common themes among Marv's gear is that everything is blacked out or with minimal branding. Occasionally he'll bring out some color, but you guys will see that later in the video. But the Vedex Lip Guards have been a staple in football for decades. They're inexpensive, come in a ton of colors, and do the job of a mouth guard. Marv even uses this mouth guard, which is something a lot of guys don't even do anymore. They just let it swing from the face mask. If you guys want to get one of these Vedex Lip Guards for yourself, Amazon has them for $12. The next mouth guard is going to be the Shock Doctor Bolt Lip Guard mouth guard. Now, he's worn these a couple times throughout the season, both in black and white. These are one of my favorite mouth guards in the game. They feature a bolt breathing hole and one on the strap as well. The materials Shock Doctor uses on these are very soft and very comfortable, and they also sell them in several colorways. Overall, they're comfy, they look cool, and they come in a bunch of fun colors to match your team. If you guys want one of these mouth guards for yourself, they're about $16 on Shock Doctor's website. Currently, they don't have a ton of colors in stock, but I'm sure they're going to restock soon. The final mouth guard he's worn this season is the Next Trend 2 mouth guard in their Pro version. You can tell it's the Pro version because the logo is embossed instead of colored in white. Marv rocked the Next Trend mouth guards a ton back in college, but has only worn it once in the NFL in a red colorway. It was a pretty good look, and the red was a nice accent to the Cardinals' blackout uniforms. And if you guys want to get one of these mouth guards for yourself, they're about $20 on Next Trend's website, and then they also sell them on Amazon. The next thing we're going to talk about is the shoulder pads. Marv has been rolling with the Pro Sports shoulder pads and their rectangular backplate. Pro Sports was formerly branded as Pro Gear, so you guys might recognize that name, and they are one of the more underrated shoulder pad brands on the market. I'm pretty sure Marv is in their Skill ST series pad, which as the name suggests are built for skill players. They have a pretty standard air management system, a strong outer shell, and swivel belts to secure the pads to the body. I honestly don't know too much about these, but I'd love to get my hands on some and learn a little bit more. They appear to be pretty lightweight and have a good job protecting Marv this season, and the pads also come in at a pretty good price point. The pads themselves are $350, and then the backplate is another $45. Both of these are available on their new website, which is linked down in the description below. It's finally time for the most exciting part of this video, the gloves, and Marvin Harrison Jr. has worn 5 different models this season. Every single pair of gloves Marv has worn this season are Cutters brand, and that's because he's actually signed with them. Marvin Harrison Jr. is very picky about his football gear and is extremely intentional with the equipment he wears on Sundays, and Cutters was simply the right choice for him. Also, Cutters has hooked us up with a code for you guys, so if you guys want to buy anything off the Cutters website, use code BALLER18 for 18% off your purchase. Now back to Marv's gloves. The first pair he's worn is the Cutters Gamer 4.0, and he wore it in an all black colorway. Now these gloves right here dropped about 3 years ago, and the Gamer series is Cutters padded receiver glove and has plenty of padding all over the back of hand. These feature the famous Cutters C-Tac palms, which are one of the stickiest palms in football, and also feature Cutters RevTac Recharge. The RevTac Recharge allows you to wipe these down with a damp cloth, and the grip is rejuvenated and ready to catch more footballs. The Cutters palm will always be one of my favorites on the market, and I also love the way these solid gloves look. Now, if you guys want to get the Cutters Gamer 4.0, they do have a couple pairs left over on their website, linked down in the description below. The next pair of gloves we're going to talk about is the pair he's worn the most this season, the Cutters Gamer 5.0. Now, he's worn these in 3 different colors this season: red, white, and black. These are the newest iteration of the Gamer and one of the best padded gloves on the market. These gloves still have the thick padding on the back of hand for added protection, and of course the famous C-Tac palms we just talked about. These have a really clean look, and the solid colors he wore in this season look pretty awesome. If you guys want to get a pair of these, they're about 55 bucks on Cutters website, and don't forget to use code BALLER18 for 18% off. The third pair we're going to talk about is a pair he wore very briefly, the Cutters Rev Pro 3.0. He wore these in a pretty simple all black colorway. Now the Rev Pro is Cutters' true receiver glove with a thin, lightweight back of hand. The Rev Pros also have the C-Tac palm, so you get plenty of grip with these as well. The Rev Pro 3s that Marv wore are one of the older Cutters gloves and released all the way back in 2018. All season, Marv has been mixing it up with different pairs of Cutters, and these ones are definitely the oldest. I always love when guys wear a bunch of different gear. It's so fun to see them switch it up week to week. If you guys do want to get your hands on them, because they are 7 years old at this point, they are not sold on the Cutters website, but I did find a couple pairs over on eBay. The next pair he's worn this season is the next version. These are the Rev Pro 4.0. He also wore this pair very briefly, but was rocking them in an all black colorway. Again, these have a thin, breathable back of hand and a sticky C-Tac palm to help you catch every single ball thrown your way. Again, these are a little bit older, so they're not available on the Cutters website, but Dick's Sporting Goods still has a couple pairs floating around. The final pair of gloves he's worn this season is the Cutters Rev Pro 5.0. He wore these several times this season. He's worn them in black, red, and white. The back of hand on these is one of my favorite from all the gloves we've talked about. It's very thin, incredibly breathable, and fits very well. The material does a very good job forming to your hand and feels really comfortable on hand. Then again, just like all the other Cutters gloves, these have the C-Tac palms, which have helped Marv reel in the football all season long. If you guys want to get a pair of these, Cutters has them for 40 bucks, and don't forget to use code BALLER18 for 18% off. Next up, we've got a minor accessory, but this is something he wears every single game: an arm sleeve. The specific sleeve that he's in is the Nike Hyperwarm arm sleeve. He's worn them in both white and black. Now, these sleeves were made popular by OBJ and Sterling Shepard years ago, but some guys still love them. This sleeve is originally a baseball sleeve and has a unique knit design that feels and looks amazing. Nike has since brought back a similar variant, but the one Marvin wears is the original. If you guys want one for yourself, you're gonna have to head on over to eBay. They do have a couple of the OG versions, but then there are some of the updated ones on there as well. Next up, we gotta talk about his Trey Decal custom thigh pads. Trey decals are one of my favorite accessories in all of football. They are a sweet way to showcase a logo, message, or number on your thigh pads that show through the pants on game day. For Marv, he's been rolling with the Cardinals logo on one pad and his number 18 on the other pad. And in one of the photos I found, Marv actually had the Cards logo upside down, which was kind of funny to see. But regardless, they're just a sweet little accessory. If you guys want to get a set for yourself, head on over to TreyDecal.com. Now finally, it's time to talk about cleats. This season, Marvin Harrison Jr. has been rolling with the New Balance Prodigy football cleats. Now prior to his rookie season, Marv was one of the first guys in the league to sign with New Balance and join their team as they emerge into the football space. He is the only player to be in their New Balance Prodigy cleat, which is their low-cut speed cleat. If you guys want all the info on these cleats, we did a full review video, so you guys can check that out. For a first version of a football cleat, they are very refined. They are a little bit stiff, but they fit tight, and the traction plate does a great job as well. The pairs he's worn this season have been all black and unbranded. Since New Balance doesn't pay for any licensing rights with the NFL, the New Balance logo is not allowed to be seen on the field, which is why Marv's cleats are so blank. It is a bit of a boring look, but he has been switching in some different colored laces, which makes them a little bit more exciting. Overall, they are a good cleat, and it's always fun to see some of these new brands kind of come into the football space and have really good athletes like Marvin Harrison repping their gear. There you guys have it. There's Marvin Harrison Jr.'s gear head to toe. This guy is very unique in his approach to equipment and the stuff he wears on game day, so that was really fun to cover. Hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to like the video, comment right now who you guys want to see featured on the next episode, and make sure you guys subscribe for more videos just like this one. My name is Devin, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Footballrs.